Hello. I mean, hello. Hello. How's it going? How's how's your weekend? I'm live, but hang on. That's not me. Oh, interesting. Hello. I'm back in the room. Everyone does that here. My kids started doing it as well. When you're talking, you go. So I was doing this thing, well, in French, but I'm doing it in English just for you. So I was doing this thing, and then I did that, blah 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 blah. Little idiosyncrasy of the place. In Montreal as well. Is the guitar coming through? Oh. Yeah, that's coming through. Oh, it sounds so... I love my guitar. I was telling a friend the other day, I used to have I was telling them because their guitarist was the last person to play that guitar. And they played it at their gig after we supported. And or maybe it was open mic, I can't remember. But anyway, they went on after us. And she went on after us. And yeah, that guitarist, I can't remember his name, wonderful guitarist, put it away so beautifully and carefully. And then I went out, and when we went to a club, I think, or a bar, and I thought there's like a little table in the corner. And so I put my guitar on this table, but there was no table, it was just my bad eyesight, and it went clonk on the floor and broke. But anyway, I don't know why I started with that. That's a really silly story to start with. So we're here this evening to play some music. As usual, music streamer. My name's Red. Hi. And let's play some music. Let's get on with it. I was thinking just do my songs tonight. I've been doing lots of covers all week, and I had some really nice little moments, nice little recordings as well. So I thought I'd do some of my own songs and see if we can get some nice recordings of those. There's something nice about, I'm saying the word nice a lot right now, something lovely, something delightful, something magical, something... So I find when there's like... what's the word? When there's limitations, that can sometimes lead to something great. When there are limitations, you're forced to do something a little bit differently and just work with what you've got. And no, I'm just doing these to kind of note bash through some old songs I haven't played for a while and just try a few things out. And I think it was Wednesday's stream was my favourite one, and I just played a couple of songs that I know pretty well, but I sang them really quietly, and they felt really good to watch back. And so it always goes, if I try and recreate something, it doesn't quite work. So I'm gonna just accept that that's probably gonna happen, and just throw caution to the wind, and just play a couple of songs that I love, that are mine. And hopefully you might like them too. And if you do, yay! I'm just going to tune this thing. This thing is a guitar, and her name is Avisha. I say her because in French it's la guitare, which is the feminine. I'm really struggling with the genres of every single little thing in French. Okay, so yeah, this is a song that I wrote with my own brain. Actually, not just my brain. I was talking to a gent in a diner Montreal. Just if you've ever been there, Mount Royal Metro, and it's on a crossroads. And like on the opposite corner of the crossroads, there's a diner. I'd gone in there for a poutine, and this guy called Ronald asked if he could talk to me, and I was like, yeah, sure. He's like, because he wanted to practice English, and he noticed that I was English speaking somehow. And we chatted for a minute, and it turned out that the place in the world that he'd always wanted to go was Gloucester, and I couldn't believe it. And I was like, why do you want to go there? Why do you want to go there? So he told me, and he was bang on about everything he knew. He knew about Gloucester. I sometimes wonder if he's like an angel. I mean, I don't know if I believe in angels that come down from heaven, but I do believe in like angels that come along in your life and and kind of give you a little nugget, a little gem. I guess he was, because this song came out of it. While I was waiting for my poutine, we were talking about traveling and how I just met the mother of my kids, and we were expecting. She was expecting. I was just hanging around, and he said, "Whatever you do in life, whether you travel, meet someone, fall in love, have children, it all starts with a dream." And I was like, "Can I write that down?" He's like, "Yeah, sure, why not?" And he paid for my poutine, and I gave him a CD, and I never saw him again, but we got this song. I remember writing it down, and then outside the diner on my iPhone 4 with a cracked back and a cracked front, in notes, kind of just scribbling down everything that was rushing through my head. And yeah, this is it. This is the song. Whatever you do in life, it all starts with a dream. If you travel, meet someone, fall in love, have children, it all starts with a dream. A message from my heart, broadcast to my head. Be the light, be the mirror. Everything starts with a dream. Ooh. I have a little book, and I write them down inside, and I go down to the streets you might gather or walk by, and I sing where I've been, where I started out. I had no idea my first step would lead me here. Everything starts with a dream. Every story has a start, a middle and an end. It'll never be too late, provided that I never wait for time or miracle. And if I dream of thicker skin, it's because I'm feeling pain. But it's not over till I win. It's a message from my heart, broadcast to your head as you head into the bar. Or maybe meet a friend, take a quick look through my lens. I'm winning if you smile, I'll sing until I'm cleansed. I'm winning when you smile. Everything starts with Everything starts with a dream. Everything starts with Everything starts with, everything starts with a dream. Ooh, everything starts with a dream. I missed the ending to that. I do that on the electric guitar normally, and I got a Loopstation, and it's not plugged into the acoustic. I loop the thing and do a big build up, and then sing over it like a mad person. And it's okay. Next time, next electric stream, I'll do that. So yeah, I was saying about restrictions because it's really late here. Really late, like 8:41. It's late for me, near my bedtime, and pretty sure downstairs, most people go to bed like 9:30, 10 o'clock, don't they? So it's kind of late at night. Kids are asleep in the next room. Don't want to wake them up because they'll go, Papa. And yeah, so I'm singing quietly. That's the restriction. And sometimes the restrictions that are put on your creations, like when you've got a 4-track recorder and you've only got 4 tracks, but you can bounce a little bit, you kind of make the most of it, don't you? It's a bit like that. I like it. It's not just like the thing, it's something else. Something else. Something different. But still fun. Anyway, I'm going to have a sip of tiger tea. Hi, Aneta. How's it going? Aneta Bogdanova. Am I saying the A sound correctly? Bogdanova. Aneta Bogdanova. Maybe it's more of an R sound. Maybe it's air sound. Bogdanova. Maybe. Will you let me know if you're still there? Hi. Drinking a cup of Bengal spice. This is a thing that I've been calling tiger tea. It's my favourite tea. I like to have one every evening. It's the last bag, which makes it even better, so I'm going to savour it. Oh, that's that. I always say that every time. I'm going to stop. I'm going to find a new tea drinking catchphrase. Wow, pretty good. I've had better. I actually have. It's a little bit cold. I made it too early, but I forgot to make it last night, so I overcompensated tonight, So, any requests? Any suggestions? I think I'm going to do another one of my songs, and I think it's going to be Wanderlust. Then I'm going to try a couple of my songs which I'm not so familiar with. One which I've never really shown anyone, and the other one, I did like a band thing with it, and it's on YouTube actually. Tightrope Tricks is that one, and the other one I think it's just called Love Is, but I don't know. I haven't finished it yet. That's the beauty of songs you haven't finished. You don't know what it's going to be when it grows up. When a song grows up, because like people say like their songs are like their kids, don't they? Chuck was on the chat last night. He's been here every night this week, except not tonight. But he gave me like a hard truth. And I played a song called Peeking and Speaking. He's like, that's a really bad song. And I was like hurt by it. And I was like, maybe I played it bad. Maybe it is a bad song. Maybe it is the truth. But maybe other people will like it. But it was really hard to hear. But kind of, I still enjoyed it in a weird way. And like other people in the chat were like, oh, don't say that. I'm like, no, it's okay. I think it's okay. I mean, if someone was doing it all the time, I'd probably get fed up with it. But yeah, anyway. Blah, 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 blah. So what? Yeah, this is called Wanderlust. I wrote this when I was on the plane. I started writing this when I was on the plane. And I'd hatched this crazy plan to move to Berlin. I was living in the UK and working all the time and in being in London. And just like, no matter how much money I earned, I couldn't save anything. And my girlfriend at the time got spotted working in her shop in London. Not in her shop, but the shop she worked in. And someone came in and said, look, do you want to be in an advert? And she's like, not really. And they're like, there's money in it. And she's like, well, maybe then. And like, they said to her, have you got a boyfriend? At the time. And she said, And so we ended up going to a few castings and we got this part. And I had a couple of K in my bank and I just like, okay, let's move to Berlin. Let's go there and see if I can be a real singer-songwriter. And so I did. I hatched this crazy plan, went and found a flat, and then went back to London and sold all my stuff, or gave it away, or threw it in the bin, except for my music stuff. And then went to Berlin. And on the plane, with nowhere to go back to, reading my book called Time Spent on the Loo, which had loads of synopsises of famous novels, and listening to Elliott Smith, this song started coming. Wanderlust. Traveled through levels of hell, up the mount of purgatory, and through the realms of paradise. Hello Brazil, hello Suki. He said he was allowed a brief glimpse of God. I imagine as the strobe lights on the wings annihilate the dark. Elliott sings and the distant pianos punctuate my new book. A nervous passenger utters holy words, and the girl behind me said she feels she's in a movie. Well, me too. Wait until we get to where we're going to. Is this running away? Soul searching, am I chasing a dream? No, I'm wide awake. I am no Columbus, I am no Yuri Gagarin. I traveled less than Laika, Barcelona through Berlin. Never will we be together this year. Will you trade with me in memories to forget, to remember once again? Now have you looked outside the window? Well, babe, that's the real world. Now let it break your heart, but never break your will. And I can't explain if I'm homeless on a plane. It's the most complete I've been. Sitting there in limbo, looking out the window. Ooh, I'm not running away, I'm not soul searching. I'd be living the dream if you were with me. Life is short, but it's a long time I could ever know. I want tales for the grandkids. Come on, it's time to go. I gotta go somewhere. No, gotta go somewhere. I gotta go somewhere. I never should have. Number 3, my heart is in my mouth. Excitement, anxiety, and I could run away to the wilderness, to search inside my soul for a rest, for the Memphis and the best. But I have no soul of my own, I'll have one small piece of one big soul. Leaves on a family tree, and the wilderness is no good for us. There's a tale to be told. Unless my piece of soul is with the rest, I will never be whole. I will never be whole. I'm not running away, I'm not soul searching. I'd be living the dream if you were with me. Life is short, but it's a long sweetest time I could ever know. I want tales for the grandkids. Come on, it's time to go. I gotta go somewhere. I gotta go somewhere. I gotta go somewhere. Find the long way home. Oh, hello. Sorry, I just missed you when you were arriving there. Hello from Brazil. Hello. Outro do Brasile, que legal. Did I say that right? I don't know what it means. Out of Brazil. How que legal? Is that you're from Brazil? How's it going? I love guessing what I love guessing what it says. I've been learning French and it's like there's like a little thread that, and I learned a little bit of Latin at school as well. And another one from Brazil. How cool! Oh, I was completely wrong that time. Another one from Brazil. How cool! Yay! Who else is from Brazil? Put your hand up if you're from Brazil. Do you know what? You know, like Spotify. I'm not on Spotify anymore, but you know how they give you metrics. I started looking at it, and the place in the world where more people listen to my music than anyone else was Brazil. So I've got a lot of respect for Brazil. Thank you very much. Yay, Brazil. Who's next? Suki says, hello, Suki, Rio Grande do Sul Ben Puerto. I'm sorry about my accent. It might be cute, I don't know. But let's see, Rio Grande, oh, do Sul, very close. Aha. What song is this? Suki, that is my song, and it's called Wanderlust. And I'm glad you like it. Thossa. Hello from Germany, nice voice. Thank you very much. Very nice name. I like that name, Thossa. Would it be Tossa? No, that sounds weird. I'm not going to say it. I'm going to say Thossa. What did I just do to your name? I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. Thanks for saying nice voice. I love Germany. So I was just before I started that song, I was telling how I was moving to Berlin, which is obviously in Germany, and I started writing that song on the plane. Suki says, clap, clap, clap. Thank you very much. Thanks for enjoying it. And Trevor Zero. Trevor O. Oh, sorry. Dyslexia rules. Name the song. The song name was Wanderlust, or in German, Wanderlust. Yeah, I thought that was really nice because I'd done a lot of traveling in my time running up to moving to Berlin, like in a traveling with a band, and I really got a taste for it. And then when I moved to Berlin, I started going all over Europe, Italy, here and there and everywhere. And so yeah, it was nice to have a song called Wanderlust or Wanderlust. So let's see. I'm going to sing another one of my songs. Oh, Trevor's saying something. I'm going to translate this as well. Let me just try and guess it. I don't know this language. Something translating some name. Let's see. And detect. It is. Does anyone know how to translate this name? My name or your name? Trevor. I'm sorry. Nail entendi. Oi Nail. Let me do this. Hello, Junior Time. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. I'm just trying to. I didn't understand. Oh, so my name's Red, and my band. It's just me at the moment, but I visualize having more members in the band one day, and so my name being Red or Redverse. Hello, Junior. How's it going? My name being Red or Redverse, my nickname in North America here became LeRedoux. And then when I started thinking, what can I call myself when I started being a streamer? And I started Googling LeRedoux, and I found that in North American French, LeRedoux is like when all the ice melts or when a warm spell. And I thought that's a great band name, the Thaw or the warm spell. That's nice. So that's what LeRedoux is. So I think Trevor wants to know the song name. Okay, sorry, it's Wanderlust or Wanderlust, which means I love to explore. I love to travel, I believe. And you can't really find it anywhere except for on Bandcamp. You might find it, and in the reels here. But I'm trying to get a version of every song that I've got to put on YouTube. I don't want to be like everyone else. I don't want to put records out on Spotify. I want to do my own thing. I just want to be on YouTube probably, or maybe Twitch and YouTube. Just have all my songs here. Here on YouTube, I'm trying to in the streams. I've started putting in timestamps in all the streams, so you can start finding them, and I'm going to make it better organized, and I'm going to edit the best versions and put them as like standalone videos as well. But you'll find loads of stuff in the reels. There's like more than like 50 reels or something as well. So you can start listening here. I'm going to make it better, I promise. Bear with me. I'm just at the start of my journey. And so thanks for being here. You lovely people are like, I guess, founders of this channel because you're here. And I'm just starting out, so okay. So I'm going to do another one of my songs. I'm going to do one called "You Can Tell." The full name is "You Can Tell So Much About a Person by the Way They Leave You." I've sometimes heard the ones I love doing things I think I need to. You can tell so much about a person by the way they leave you. Everyone leaves eventually, and evidently you're going to. Everyone leaves evidently, and evidently you're ghosting me. I'm going to start again because I want to get the good version. I've sometimes heard the ones I love doing things I think I need to. You can tell so much about a person by the way they leave you. Everyone leaves eventually, and evidently you're ghosting me. And I wouldn't care, but I'd like to share the love with an amiga. You can tell so much about a person by the way they leave you. Our lives are brief, and some die young, so I'm asking for redemption. And I know you're listening to my pleas. Please call and break this tension. Everyone leaves eventually, and evidently you're ghosting me. But it's hard to win if you can't convince your foes to discontinue. You can tell so much about a person by the way they leave you. I have so much I have to tell you everything I've been through. You can tell so much about a person by the way they leave you. Da-da. Hey, I've got a new one I want to play. It's it's not new to me, but new to everyone else. And I hope I remember it, and I hope I'm able to sing it. I haven't tried it. It's called Love Is. I haven't finished writing it because it's only got 2 chords, and it's got like a verse and a pre-chorus and a chorus, but that's it. But then it's quite long anyway, so maybe it's finished. I don't know. I can't finish it, but maybe it's finished. So here it is. I shouldn't have told you that. I should have just played it and let you make your mind up. Suki says, always impressive. Thank you so much. I'm glad you like that one. There's a story behind that one, but I'm not going to tell it tonight because I'm short on time. So this is called Love Is. Looking back to the... Let me do that again. Looking back to that old-fashioned map in the office, I wondered then and wonder still, was that beautiful man from Vietnam? We watched a film, built a joint, then put on a record. I wondered then and wonder still, how did the house of love make it up the hill? Make up your mind, are these end times or just a start? Waking up the morning after a broken heart. Ooh, do you remember you were younger and you said this could be better, 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 better? Do you remember you were younger and you said this should be better? Oh, love is the answer. Ooh, love was the question. Ooh, love's a hopeless dancer. Good night, Suki. That's the end of the song anyway. You caught it. You caught the song. Sweet dreams. Have a peaceful night. And yeah, I hope you have a good one. And wake up feeling good. Wake up with that Sunday feeling. Me says, I love Gibson. Me too. Her name is Avisha. She is a J45, and I'm very privileged to have her with me. There's a long story with that. I actually was given a little chunk of money for my 21st birthday, which was like, wow, that's amazing. And I went out straight to Denmark Street in London, and I bought a Rickenbacker bass because I was a bass player at the time. And you sound good too. Oh, thank you, me. That's really kind. So I bought this Rickenbacker 4003 bass. You're welcome, Suki. Sweet dreams. Thanks for being here again. I really appreciate you. So yeah, I bought this Rickenbacker bass, and then I was in the band for a while, but then the band broke up. Oh, I've got a song about that. I might sing that next. Band broke up, and I ended up faffing around for ages. I went to work in this venue called the Blues Tavern for a while, and then that closed down, and then I'm not a jinx, I promise. Or maybe I am. So then I went to uni, and I started playing the guitar more, and then one day I dropped my guitar. Maybe I am a jinx. I dropped my guitar on the way. That's 2 guitars I've dropped and broken. I dropped my guitar on the way back from uni, and I smashed it. And so I decided to sell my Rickenbacker bass, and I sold it at a profit. And then I went to buy this Martin D15. I went to Denmark Street and bought this Martin D15. And then I had that for years, and I took it everywhere with me. And I played it so much, I started wearing a hole in the wood. It was just like so beautiful. And then I dropped that. I was telling the story at the beginning of the scream. Beginning of the scream. Ah! Beginning of the stream. Not scream. But luckily there was insurance, and it did pay out. And I got this beautiful Gibson J45 in wine red. Yeah, and I named her after my speech therapist from when I lost my voice, Avisha. So I'm gonna sing 2 more. I'm gonna sing this one. We broke up the band, and then I'm gonna sing. I don't know. I'll let you know. Shoulder to shoulder, grew 10 years older. Our favorite muse inspired our tunes. Amazing girlfriend, good in both band and best friend. Our guitars on the backseat and blood-soaked song sheets and bed sheets. I hated you. We broke up the band. She broke up the band. You broke up the band. I broke up the band. I always thought another chance would come find us one day and sing like the old days. On, I moved away. The 20 years away, the day we met in science. It's history that shaped me. I miss you, made it a shame. I loved you. We broke up the band. She broke up the band. You broke up the band. I broke up the band. We broke up the band, she broke up the band. You broke up the band, I broke up the band. Ooh, ooh, ooh. You and I went back years, but boys and guitars aren't indestructible. Broke up the band, she broke up the band. broke up the band, we broke up the band. You broke up the band, she broke up the band. We broke up the band, I broke up the band. Okay, I got time for one more. Do you want Handed by Ghosts, or do you want Miracles Maybe, or do you want In the End? It's your choice. Oh, but there's a delay. Oh, maybe you won't decide in time. I've got about 4 minutes. Oh, maybe I'm gonna do that. 4 minutes, no time to tune. I'm gonna do Love Is Blind, which is another one of my songs. All originals tonight. If you missed the beginning, don't forget to go back and watch the beginning. And thanks for being here. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for tipping if you tipped. Thanks for buying me socks on Throne if you bought me socks on Throne. And I mean gifted me. And next stream will be soon. I'm going to try and do these little streams every night, but at some point there's going to be like a daytime stream with electric guitar and my full singing voice instead of my holding back singing voice like I am at the moment. This is my trying not to wake the neighbours up voice. Hey, Demonkos, Ferry, hello back. Welcome to the stream. This is my song, it's called Love Is Blind, and it's for you. Daydreaming about us, our future, getting carried away, right in my brain. Our first date, first kiss, first Christmas, first holidays, our first place. I turned my head and you were smiling at me. Was I dreaming out loud, or were you right here with me? I look at you and I hope that I look like you look when you look at someone when you're like them. I like you and I'm looking for a sign that if I say hi, you won't avert your eyes. Love is blind, dreamer here is blind. You looked my way but I was busy in my daydream. Oh, love is blind. I drink so much coffee to see you in your cafe. I go out of my way. Love is fine. It all starts with a pencil outline saying hi works just fine. I turned my head and you was pretended to work. I pretended to, I was looking up the woodwork. I look at you and I hope that I look like you look when you look at someone when you're like them. I like you and I'm looking for a sign. If I ask you on a date, it's appropriate. Love is blind, 'cause an over here is blind. You looked my way but I was busy in my daydream. Oh, love is blind. I look at you and I hope that I look like you look when you look at someone when you're like them. I like you and I'm looking for a sign that if I leaned in for a kiss, I wouldn't miss. Love is blind. Mark Antony was blind. You looked my way but I was busy in my daydream. Oh, love is blind. Oh, love is blind. Oh, love behind. So yeah, thanks again. My name's Red, or LeRedoux, if you want to be official band name, kind of call in. And I'm trying to stream every night at the moment, and some longer electric daytime streams on Twitch and YouTube simultaneously. And if you want to catch them, you can hear about them in advance in the Discord, or just put notifications on here if you subscribe, or if you follow on Twitch. And it's LeRedoux. If I didn't say that, I did say that. And I will hopefully see you next time. And have a peaceful night. And lots of love to you and yours. Cheerio. Farewell. Auf Wiedersehen. How do you say bye in Brazilian? Portuguese? Italian's ciao. Arrivederci. I'm going to have to look it up. Hang on. Hang on. Goodbye. Oh, it's just bye-bye. Okay, bye-bye. Okay, have a good night. Love you lots. See you next time. Ta-ra. Farewell. How do I stop this thing? End stream. There you go. Okay, bye, 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 bye.